Greetings, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. I am trying to get more gameplay videos out. I do think it helps people who don't have the utmost confidence in their skills to know. And look, I'll be the first to say it, my roster is crazy dumb for the skill level I've had. In fact, you have these elitists in the comment section for years who've been like, Prof, you just need to give me your account so that a real man can play with these champions. Guess I'm a real beta. I don't know what you want me to say about it. Regardless, we are here for another side quest legendary video, and I was actually in the new Doctor Strange, no spoilers, when I got the next item in the trials, and it is the trial of the Invincible Charge. Now, of course, haven't used it, never seen it, but we are going to jump in and just see what happens. Trial of the Invincible Charge. No, not the event quest. Prof. Now, what I do, I first have to find it. In this case, you've got Iron Man looking at you. I'm just going to jump in first. I don't care who I am, because you can't use the preview button. So you have to jump in as a preview. All right, it's all tech. Well, actually, it's the Avengers. Never mind. Which makes me think, of course, at first of Corvus. Any champion inflicted with a shock debuff lands guaranteed critical hits for the duration of the shock debuff. This defender takes 60% less damage while they have no debuffs applied to them, so no Corvus. For each debuff on the defender, this damage reduction is decreased by 20% until it reaches 0, so maybe somebody like Nick Fury. The defender takes 60% less damage when the attacker has no buffs applied to them for each buff. And then if either champion has not made contact in 6 seconds, both champions gain a shock debuff, dealing 50% of their own base attack. So do you want to not hit into him? Huh. Interesting. Well, I'm trying to think of some people that I would want to use for this. Nick Fury is somebody that came to mind. Hyperion was too. Unfortunately, Corvus, not so much. And then what about Thighs? What about Black Widow Deadly Origin, maybe? And then I was going to say Venom. Venom's usually a go-to for me. But let's use Hulkbuster. Why not? This could be my worst plan yet of a side quest. But we're jumping in. We're jumping in. And I'm going to do the hype parry heavy special 3 strategy. I mean, I've got suicides on, so I know that the most fun strategy is to like chain spam special 2s, but that takes so much recoil damage. Now my question is, if you were to stall this timer and get the shock debuff, yeah, is that the strategy? It seems like it is. Like, you want to dance around for 6 seconds. But I want to build up those Furies before I do. And I'm not building up any Furies. There's 2. Alright, so I'm just going to wait until the shock hits me, and then I'm going to do a special 3. And we're going to see if that works. Maybe this is a horrible plan. I mean, it did a good amount of damage. That might be the read. So who knows? Maybe I should just use Corvus and then wait until I had shock damage on me. I'm not going to pretend that this is like the best strategy. I'm sure there are people out there who say, Prof, it's really easy. You just have to do X, Y, and Z. But like going into a blind, watching 0 of anything, I feel like this is the way I want to do it. Plus, we got a gift with like one of the most easily dexable. All right. Here we go. No RNG with the stun, unfortunately. Okay. Let's back up. Back up. Keep in mind, the other thing that's nice about this side quest is because you only have to beat 5 bosses, you could get a champion knocked out every fight and still be fine. There's no final boss. Although 1%, really? Alright, 30%. I brought the restoration kit synergy in. So that seems fine. Let's use, even though it's part of the restoration kit. You know what? Let's use Black Widow Deadly Origin, and we're just gonna dance around for the first 6 seconds. We're just gonna stall. We're gonna pretend like he's unblockable or something. Okay, now we've got the shock debuff on us, and now we're just gonna go in regularly and see what happens. Thighs for the win. I mean, look at how much faster this fight is than the Hyperion fight. It's laughable. Let's try a special too. Yeah, MVP. Prof, why did you talk for months, if not years, about Black Widow Deadly Origin? She's overrated. Look at these fights. I disagree. Well, we know who I'm using from now on. Especially because the shock damage is the go-to for this node when you don't hit for 6 seconds. I'll just save you 6 seconds and shock you early, Captain America Infinity War. And remember that restoration kit synergy between Nick Fury and Deadpool X-Force. That's how you play somebody like this with suicides. And yeah, this is by far the easiest side quest week because of her. I tried Hyperion. It worked fine, but it was a long con. And here we are. Finishing up like a boss. And there is our 80 ancient remnants. Once again, our 500 5-star shards and our 50 6-star shards. So, thank you, Thighs. Thank you, Black Widow Deadly Origin. I am not just a fan, I'm a whole air conditioner of this champion after seeing her perform in content like this. So, yay! Have a great rest of your weekend, YouTube. Thanks to those of you supporting these rare gameplay videos on my channel.